What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie here all day. So, little do you know, and little can you tell by looking at me, really freaking smart. So, now, this is my little car, and I freaking love it. The problem is, with the top down, there's no trunk space because the top actually goes inside the trunk. And even with the top up, there's almost no space. So things like getting groceries is kind of a pain in the butt. So I fixed that problem. I went on to uhaul.com and I had custom made for me a trailer, a tow hitch. Right? So then on that tow hitch, I put a basket. Nice aluminum basket, really lightweight. And then on that aluminum basket, I put this big ass igloo cooler. Now I had that black thing over it so it wouldn't have a big white cooler showing in. Igloo coolers are really expensive, so I didn't want to get it stolen, so that's why I had the black thing over it. But taking on and off the black thing is kind of a pain in the butt every time I go. So what I did is, at first I put in all these little tie downs right here, right? Those didn't come with it. I put those in, and my goal was to just use like a net or some kind of ties to go with that black bag to hold down my igloo. Well, that's kind of a pain in the butt because it's just every time I had the net on there, I had to undo every single one of them pretty much, and then the nets get all twisted, and that was a pain in the nuggets. So then I got some ratchet straps, but this right here didn't work very well because this was not big enough to wrap around this piece. So what I had to do is take it and go all the way under and hook it that way, and which barely held on, but it held on. And then every single time I had to release the latch to open this so I could put stuff in it, it was hard because I'd have to try and two-hand it on both sides. It would loosen and fall off. So then I thought, okay, well, why not just get a couple of these guys and go right through there, and problem was solved. But I want a more permanent solution, so I went to Home Depot and I got myself some long bolts with some big washers. And what I'm thinking is I want to drill 4 holes through the bottom of the igloo, and I have rubber washers so it'll reseal it, even though it's not going to be holding water. It's just to keep in, temperatures, especially in Arizona when I'm out there going to the grocery store. You want to put your groceries in a cooler in the summer because between the grocery store and home things get hot, so it's a good way to save your groceries. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to paint this igloo black so it matches the car better, and then I'm going to drill some holes into the bottom. I have to measure it and go through those slats. Since it's all aluminum, it's going to be pretty easy to drill through there. And I'm going to permanently mount it on that basket, and I think what I'll do is I'll push it all the way toward the front of the, or back of the basket. That way I have room, because if I go back another 2 inches, it'll give me a good 5 inches in here, somewhere in there, 5 or 6 inches, to where I can now pack stuff here and then tie it in if I needed to. So let's say I'm going camping and I pack a bunch of stuff in here, I pack whatever I can in the trunk, then I'll be able to even take chairs or things like that, put it there, and then use the ratchet strap to go around this way and strap things to the front. I know, I'm pretty smart. So first things first, I have to take off the cooler so I can paint it. All right, so first things first was actually second things second. So what I did realize is that these apparently are not waterproof. And what happened is I opened it up and there was water in there. So what I might do is afterwards I might just seal those with some caulking all the way around so they do not leak anymore, because there was water in here. I do have a drainage, obviously, but the drain is the drain is higher than the bottom of the floor. So that really didn't help. But what I need to do is I have it centered, and you can see with it open, it doesn't touch the car. I've got like a ½ inch right before the car, so it's absolutely perfect to open that way. And the trunk on the car opens reversed, so it comes out this way. So when this is closed, the trunk opening won't touch that either, so it's perfect. So now I just need to take a marker, mark 2 spots there and 2 spots there. It's pretty easy because I have the slat to line it up with. So I'm going to go with that one right there, boop boop, and get that done. All right, so this is it mocked up without the obviously without the washers. I just got all 4 in there. That's going to lock up really nice. The bolts are really long, as you can see right there. So what I'll do is I'll just once I have it thread locked on there, I'll just have to trim the bolts, and that's it. So now I can take it off and start painting. All right, so I use some of this plumbing stuff. It's called Quick Seal Ultra, and I went ahead and sealed off the cracks even inside the handle. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit and start going. And then I stepped on my phone, and now I have a crack on my screen. Uh-oh, better get Mako. It's a little spray job. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be covered. All the sealant's in there. Everything's black. Now all I got to do is let it dry and mount it. So to do this, in theory, should be pretty simple. I got my bolt, I got my washer, and I have my rubber washer. What I need to do is line up the holes that I already drilled and see if I can't find the one that's in the bottom there, and then stick it through. And just like that, all 4 are seated. So now I just need to washer and nut the bottom. And just like that, all red Loctite up. Not so bad, man. All I got to do is trim these down. Ooh, a little Dremel action, and those are done. Man, I'll tell you what, just like that, I got trunk space. I can go grocery shopping. I can do whatever I need to. That is perfect, man. That is perfect. Got it slid all the way to the back. So I still got room to put stuff right there, and I could strap it to the front. Man, I could even strap stuff to the sides. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Damn, I'm good. Well, that's it for that one. Hi, I'm Donnie Till next video.